Good afternoon, everyone. All right, back again. Haven't been making too many videos lately. I've been a couple of short ones here and there. Just got a lot of work going on right now, so I haven't really had a lot of time to do that. Or at least I'm taping, but I'm not putting the whole video together. But anyway, I've got a couple of knives that I want to show everybody here, and a couple other things. So we'll just wing it today. Anyways, one of them days. Yes, still springtime, but who knows what we're gonna have. Raining, cold this morning as usual, and now it's hot and humid. Yeah. Anyhow, okay. So this particular gentleman here has been waiting nearly my entire wait time, nearly 2 years now for his order. Like I said before, I hate having to do that, but when I say I'm busy, it's true. You can refer back to my last video there where I'm changing things up. But anyway, this is one that he ordered. Okay, this is my new leather, by the way. May show up a little bit different on the video, but this is some outstanding leather. It's a chestnut type of finish, and it's designed for wet forming. Really nice leather. Works outstanding. And there's the knife. This is one of my Kephardts. It's not sharpened, so I don't have to worry about it. This one has my antique cherry wood handle. Now, I've mentioned this before. Back in the old days, when I was a furniture maker, cherry was the king. Everything I made was made out of cherry, but not so much with the knives and knives handles. But that's okay. But it sure does make for a nice handle. Boy, it's sometimes you get just the right piece there, and well, it's like the Tiger too, you know. Anyway, so that's a 4.5-inch Kephardt, okay, and you know, these are classic design knives. The Kephardt's been around for, I don't know, it's been around forever, and mine's a little different than the real one, you know. Everybody changes it a little bit on their own, but anyway, that's one of them for this gentleman. And I believe that's for his daughter. And here's the other one. Okay, it's same leather. This is my Bushcraft woods knife. You see the belly on that one right there? That's this is intended for, well, everything actually. But you know, hunters can use them for skinning and stuff. But it's a pretty good thick long, well, hold on a second, I forget how long is this. Jeez, get my tape measure out here, which I always forget to bring out. 4.5, 4 5/8 knife, blade, and just under 3/16. Pretty solid knife, and it's got jimping on the spine too. It's oh, by the way, that's that antique barnwood that I use. I have another one here that I'm going to show in a minute here that's from the same barn. But anyway, real good knife. Haven't made a run of these in a while. I don't know. We'll see how the reaction is to this. See if we'll do a run of these here again soon. Been having an awful lot of requests for the Long Lake field knife. Okay, that's the one with the finger grooves in it. It's been a while since I did a run of those too, if I ever did. No, I never had a run of those. I've had a couple of them that I made, but I never did a run of those. Anyway, we'll I've been bombarded with requests for those, so I'll be doing one of those runs shortly, and I'll let everybody know again. Join the wait list if you haven't already. That'll notify you of upcoming runs, and that's all I pretty much do is limited runs. You know, again, you could refer back to that other a video that I made about changing things here in my shop. You know, kind of semi-retired now, like I said, but I'm still going. I'm just changing my patterns here, workflows. Now, just finishing up that last run of the bird and trout patch knife. Okay, this was everybody waiting on those. Okay, we're back. little technical difficulty again. Camera's been acting up on me a little bit. Like I was saying, the bird trout patch knives. Just coming off that run here. These, the ones that had been ordered, those are done. We'll be going out here shortly. Everybody will get an email here shortly and a tracking number. So those are heading out. But anyway, here's one of them. All right, now this one is made in chestnut wood. Actually, this is the same barn that antique oak came from. It came from a purlin beam in the upper rafters of the barn, and a big huge chunk of it. And it was quite a time trying to mill that out. But I like that grain. It's lots of character, different dark spots here and there. Nice looking wood. Anyway, and this, like I said, this is one of the bird and trout patch knives. Got the bird profile there. So that one's going out here. By the time everybody sees this video, these will all be on their way. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I haven't forgotten. I have my yeah. Okay. Had to get that through here. Now, little sneaky one here. I want to show what I'm doing. Just one of those one-off there. It's kind of thrown in the mix of the big knives, and nobody really can tell what that looks like. It's going to be a special piece of reserve piece of tiger on here that I have already. Haven't put it on yet, but this is one of those big outdoor knives. Meant for heavy use. Anyway, this was thrown into the mix of all those other big ones that I'm working on right now. So watch to see this one here as soon as I can. Now, another little sneaky one. That one right there. This is made from the same John Deere coil spring that I've been making all those small hunters out of. It turned out to be a longer piece that I had forged out, and I didn't want to waste it, cutting it down into a smaller one, so I made one of these. Now, not quite sure what I'm going to call it. It's going to have a brass bolster on it. All right. Kind of nice. Now, this is, I forget, 5-inch blade. 5-inch blade. So, it's, I wouldn't exactly call it a fillet knife, but it can be used for lots of different things. Gotta be pretty decent looking knife when it's done. So watch for that. That'll be coming up here soon. Had a short video here a little while back on wallets that I've been making. Just for the hell of it. Needed one for myself, so that's mine. You can kind of refer back to that. I'm going to be I wanted a secure wallet, and I like having a straps on, something like a biker's wallet, but nothing as big as that. And anyway, I'm working on a couple of those here to put up on the side. I mean, they may be done here at some point. I don't know. It's, I got so much stuff going on, it's not funny. So keep an eye out for that. I may not notify everybody on if those are up or not, so you might want to check on the site every once in a while just to make sure. But I'm doing a bunch of leather work. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of leather work, and of course I do a ton of that anyway here. Every knife has got a sheath, so I'm doing as much leather work as I am with the knives. So just a little distraction sometimes. Again, I'm just changing gears here, just shifting gears a little bit. That's all. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. God willing, I'm gonna stay here. So and keep on going. That's my plan. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And got a lot more coming, like I always say, and I do. So come back and see us again. All right. Thanks again, everyone. We'll catch you in the next one.